Are you tired of your old, plain, boring t-shirt? Call now for a new service.
Paint your t-shirt because you don't want to throw it away because you like it so much. Service, only $9.99. Get it now.
Okay, so now that the bit is over, let's talk about today's project, which is gonna be a t-shirt, painting a t-shirt and a white shirt, button-up shirt. This is an order that is made for a lovely client of mine. She has ordered hand-painted stuff from me in the past, and I'm very grateful. And she wanted to paint a white t-shirt and then a white shirt. She needed to cover up some stains and she wanted some florals, so we came up together with the idea that one is gonna have, like, the button-up shirt is gonna have a sunflower and the t-shirt is gonna have poppy. I started painting it after I created a sketch, and the sketch was created directly on the t-shirt. It's something that I think it's usually easy to do on a t-shirt because you kind of have a lot of freedom to move around, and if you're doing the sketch on a t-shirt and maybe you want to draw or do something else, you can just paint over it and it's not gonna be visible. And as you can see, I'm starting to just kind of mix in the colors, and again, this is another great thing about painting on fabric. You can mix the colors right on the fabric and it's gonna help set the color even deeper into the fiber. So for this particular drawing, I've been using watercolor brush, and it's the one that you fill with water. I like to use these because the tip is more firm, and as you can see here, it's easier to draw really thin lines for the stems, and then you get into much more detail for the leaves and all that. To be fair, it's been a while since this type of project occurred. Usually in the past few years, I've mainly focused on digital drawing, so now with this project, it's been a nice change of pace. And to be fair, I kind of missed it. I really missed it, and it made me realize how much I want to paint traditionally again. Buckle up for the next video. It's probably gonna be some new projects painting traditionally. Usually for these types of t-shirts and shirts, I start with an idea, and most of the times the people that come to me to paint something for them will know what they want. But there are times when people just kind of have some idea and they offer me full creative freedom. And that's good and bad at the same time, because it's a lot more pressure like that. When someone comes and has a specific idea, it's usually easier because, you know, you're gonna show them the sketch, you're gonna tell them the colors, you're gonna show them some inspo, or maybe they have some inspo, and that's usually how it goes. And this was the case as well in project. She knew what she wanted, and we've been working together for a while now, and I kind of know her style and she knows mine, so it's easier to communicate. But a great tip, if you're working with someone and they want a project, a hand-painted project, especially if it's for clothing that they already own, be sure to communicate with them what's your next step. If it's the first time, highly recommend showing them a sketch. Maybe you can do something in Photoshop and kind of show them what you're thinking. And it doesn't have to be like the final drawing, but it helps. As artists, you already have the finished product in your mind, but you have to remind yourself that the person you're painting it for doesn't usually have that. Now for a quick break, some very important words from my cat Scoop.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow. Meow, meow. Eat your veggies. Meow, meow.
Back to the work. this is the second shirt, the button-up white shirt, and this has a few sunflowers, and I haven't filmed this whole process with this shirt because this was painted at 4 in the morning and I was already kind of tired and I just forgot to film, to be fair. But yeah, this is just some touch-ups and adding some highlights. Usually I'll decide on a few colors and I'll add those through the entire drawing. It keeps it easy and it's just cohesive. And now for the great reveal. This is the shirt, and as I said, there's a few sunflowers. I really like how this turned out and she liked it too. And now for the t-shirt with the poppies. This is it. Okay, so now that your drawing is all set up and you finally finished painting it, it's time to set it up. And we're gonna use an iron, so just pick up your iron and put it on the cotton setting and make sure to turn the t-shirt inside out and set it. Usually if you're gonna look at the label of your fabric painter, you'll see instructions on how to iron it and what can you do to set the painting. Some companies say that you can just leave the t-shirt in the sun and this will set it up, but to be sure that your design is gonna stay as long as possible, iron it and that's it. For the washing part, you can use a washing machine and you're gonna use colder setting, so no more than 40 degrees, and that's also the setting for cotton t-shirts in general, so that will make sure the fibers stay all good and it doesn't shrink and it doesn't get all, you know, not good. This is a really cool way of transforming a favorite piece of clothing, and also it's a fun activity and it's nice to be creative. It doesn't have to be a complicated design. You can just add a flower, or I don't know, whatever you like and would love to try. There's a bunch of tutorials. I could do a tutorial if you would like to see one. But yeah, it's a really fun way to give new life to pieces of clothing that you like. It's cool that you're spending less money because if you get these fabric paints, they will last you forever. Like, no. Hope you enjoyed this video and hope you try this fun project, and let's use our clothes and let's give new life to things and let's not throw them away. Until next time, bye!